Welcome back to the Force 9 YouTube channel, welcome back to Football Manager 2018 and Liverpool save, and in today's video a double header for you, starting off with a trip to Man City in the league. After that we host Roma in the Champions League match day 5, where if we beat them we will go top of the group and I think we will have qualified for the last 16, so it's a big game, big day. And of course, if you're enjoying the content, make sure you drop a like down below, really helps the channel, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when it's up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button. Now we only played one game off screen, it was against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Before I show you that result, I'd like to point out that we had no Salah, no Mane, no Keita, no Henderson, and no Milner because of injuries and because there was a African Cup of Nations qualifier on the same day. Like in the middle of the league season. What's up with that? Now thankfully we didn't lose, but it was a 1-1 draw. Only the second game in the Premier League that we've actually dropped points. So the team here was just weird. We took the lead through Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, who had a good game before going off with a knock. We opened the scoring with him. And then a blast from the past, if you're a Liverpool fan, Wolverhampton Wanderers equaliser, came from Connor Cody, a player that was in the youth ranks of Liverpool. I think he had a handful of senior appearances. He had one league appearance. So yeah, it was a draw. It was a shame, but considering the options we had, it was going to be a tough result, even against newly promoted Wolves. So in the table, we still sit top. We're still unbeaten on like 29 points. But that's the only game we played off screen, so we're going to jump straight into the Man City game. Now, we are fresh off of an international break, so we had a couple of weeks to recuperate. They've played abroad. Joe Gomez unfortunately picked up an injury playing for England, so he's unavailable for this game. But otherwise, we've got some of our players back, and of course our African players have all made their returns as well. So the only injuries at the moment are Joe Gomez and Jordan Henderson, which that's alright. It's better than having like 5 players out. So Milner's going to come back into the fold, playing as the Mazzala alongside Wijnaldum. First game back in a little while for Milner. Nastasic might need a bit of a rest though, so we're going to bring on Lovren. Do we go Mane on the left? I think we'll go Sadio Mane on the left. Doesn't usually play on the left, but I feel like that could work. Wijnaldum's quieting down a little bit. I'm actually going to go Keita alongside Milner as the roaming playmaker. He's on 90, but I feel like we should be okay. Yeah, that's what we're going to go with. Run standard and fluid, and the instructions we are clearing the ball to the flanks, hitting early crosses, and being more expressive. That's all. So hopefully we'll get a result here, but this is one of our toughest games of the season, and this might be our first league defeat. We haven't lost yet, but that could change today. Now, interestingly, Man City have Alexis Sanchez up top, of course, joined on a free transfer from Arsenal. Contract ran out. Ozil signed a new deal. I think I've probably mentioned that before, but Sanchez is now at Man City. He's supported by Salah and Sterling on either side. In midfield, they've signed Casemiro, of course, the former Madrid player, £57 million for him. They also have Assi Laramendi, another former Madrid player, £35.5 million spent on him. At the back, they've got Danny Rose now, of course. And on the bench, they have Moussa Dembele, they have Perisic. Yeah, it's a pretty good team. De Bruyne has picked up a very early yellow card, and first highlight of the game here, coming up on 4 minutes, and Andrea Belotti just caught Vincent Kompany napping, and the cross is in there, and Oxlade-Chamberlain, the header though, is straight into the hands of Edison. Good early chance there, and the Man City defence were caught by Belotti. And Lovren now to Sadio Mane, to Keita, and Keita finds Lucas Digne, and the fullback with the cross, and Belotti's there. Had a little bit of a goal drought, but Belotti manages to get a goal. It's been a few games since he scored. He's had some poor ones, but he's back on the score sheet. I mean, Digne with the fantastic run on the left flank, and then the cross was brilliant, and Belotti, right place, right time, and that's a fantastic goal, and it's 1-0. Oh, highlight straight from kickoff here. That's worrying. Now Casemiro to De Bruyne, passing it around here, Man City, but not really making any forward progress. Now they are, and now Sanchez is through, and Sanchez, oh, that was a sitter. We've got a goal kick here. They're 28 minutes played, and Keita to Roberto Firmino, backwards to Lovren, and now Keita again, and finds Oxlade-Chamberlain, and Belotti sets up Ox again with the 1-2. Ox hits the post, and then the rebound is in. 2-0, 28 minutes. This is going very well. You know, I was worried about this game, but 2-0 up already, so it's going very well. Man City obviously don't like playing against Liverpool today. I mean, as long as we don't make it as nervy as those last few minutes were against City, then we'll be okay. But my heart was in my throat when we went from 4-1 up to being 4-3 up. But this game's going smoothly so far. 2-0 up, that's gone very well, but only concern is a couple of passengers out there, I'd say. I'm not sure if that's the right phrase to use, but we're 2-0 up. So I'm just going to say, don't get complacent, because, we were leading by 3 in real life and it ended up being 4-3. We don't really want to be in that position again. Right, we're controlling the game. We're going to stay fluid. We'll leave all this as it is because, we're playing very well. I'm going to change Mane to a winger. I think he's better as a winger than he is an inside forward. Firmino, I'm sure he'll come good sometimes. He just goes about his business, Firmino. You don't see him do much very often, but he's just back in the corner and he's doing this thing, and all the stats add up. It's good. He's like Dirk Kuyt. He just works hard every single game, and he's picked up an injury. That's no good. That's a player that we do need to recruit in the summer, is a proper central attacking midfielder. Right, who do we bring on for Roberto Firmino? I'm going to bring on Coutinho as the central attacking midfielder. Past the hour mark now, it's been, it's good. We're 2-0 up. We've been very solid. Let's see if we can get a third. Here is Sadio Mane and Milner. And Milner with a goal. Ederson was, wrong-footed, I think. But 62 minutes. We're 3-0 up at the Etihad. When does this happen? Ever. This is ridiculous. But Butland with a long goal kick. And then Sadio Mane with a great through ball to Milner. Ederson just completely caught off his feet. Now Oxlade-Chamberlain's injured. And that's happening a lot as well. Ox is not a very fit player. He keeps getting knocks and it's not fun. So Salah's going to come on. Mane's going to move to the right-hand side. Salah. He's got Digne in support that goes back to Keita. Coutinho to Klein. Klein's crossing hasn't been great this game, but he's picked up Mane and Belotti. And it's 4-0 against Man City away from home. And we are absolutely on fire. This team is unstoppable in the league. They really are. It's going too well, all too well. And then a Klein to Mane, and then Mane with the cross and Belotti in there. 4-0. Going to make my last change. I'm not going to bring on Wijnaldum. We're well in front. Let's give Villajaria a run out and just see this game out. 4-0 away from home. It's a fantastic result. Dembele going for another one here. And he's picked up Perisic. Could be a consolation goal here for City. And it's... Oh my god, how many saves was that? I think Butland made like a double or a triple save. I don't know. Only issue is that 3 of our 4 centre-backs are on yellow cards. That's the only worrying thing about today. Is there's been a few yellow cards. But still 3 minutes left. And there could be time for another goal. But we'll see what happens here. It's back with Man City. And the long ball is just aimless. Dembele now to Raheem Sterling. And Sterling with a cross. And Perisic is cleared again by Matip. Defending has been absolutely on point today. Bernardo Silva to Perisic. And it's with Sterling. And they do get a consolation goal. Sterling on the 88th minute. And it is now Man City 1, Liverpool 4. So no clean sheet. But they're not going to score another 2, are they? If that happens, I will not be very happy. But 88 minutes played. We're 4-1 up. Let's just not do anything stupid here, guys. Here's Belotti. James Milner to Mane. Belotti saved by Ederson. Could have been a 5th there, but it was stopped. Here's Salah. Belotti. And Sadio Mane's through on goal. And another save by Ederson. Mane maybe should have done better with that. And that might be it. I don't know if there's going to be a late chance here. No, the time's run down. I think the whistle is about to blow. There it is. Man City 1, Liverpool 4. That's a very good result. A lot of yellow cards, 3 of our back 4. But the defending was brilliant. Mane with 2 assists. Belotti with 2 goals. Milner got on the score sheet as well. That was a really good performance. So, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, damaged heel. Going to be out for between 9 days and 2 weeks. Now, with Roma coming up, we could try and get him through that game, but I don't think we'll do that. We'll just leave him to the physio, and we'll have him back in a week and a bit. Firmino, bruised ankle, only out for a couple of days, so he should be available for the Roma game. Okay, Liverpool versus Roma. Now, in the reverse fixture, we lost 1-0. I think it was Strootman who got the goal. Where are we? Here we go. It was Strootman, and we ended with 10 men. Klein got a red card. So hopefully we don't have a repeat performance from that. Oxlade-Chamberlain is not available, so Sadio Mane will move to the right-hand side. Mohamed Salah will start. We'll put Woodburn onto the bench just to give us a wide option, seeing as we have no Ox. Jordan Henderson is available. I think we'll bring him onto the bench in place of Ajaria. Henderson been out for 6 weeks with a knee injury, so it's good to have the captain back. Do you know what I think the team's doing really well? Why change it? So I think that's it. Just the only forced change was Salah coming on for Ox. Apart from that, unchanged from that win against Man City. So Roma's team doesn't look too different from their other team. I think Gonalon played last time, and they've got Fazio playing this time. We're at home. Hopefully we can get a result here. I'm going to say pick up where he left off last time out, and just collectively say to everyone, I have faith. That's not a bad team talk. Now, a win will see us top of the group. Draw should be okay. I think we'll be 2 points clear of Leverkusen, but then it would depend on how they do against Slavia Prague. Defeat could be a bit of a concern, but we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can get a result as we have a goal kick here, 9th minute of the game. Let's see what we can do with this. We've got Mohamed Salah on the ball here, and is he going to have a good cross? He is, and Firmino with the goal, and in the 9th minute we lead 1-0. A fantastic start to the game once again. Butland, the header away by De Rossi, but Salah was the first one to it, and then Salah with the run and the cross, Firmino with the header. That's what I mean. Firmino just pops up now and then. He puts in a shift, and he's really, really good. He's actually, I think, in terms of rating, one of our best players. He's a 4.5-star player. So that may well be, one of the very best players we have. Salah's 4-star, Belotti is 4-star, but Roberto Firmino, as you can see, a 4.5-star player. So, really, really cool. Free kick here by Digne, 20th minute of the game. Naby Keita hits the post, and I wasn't sure if someone would get to that first. Milner's picked up a bruised knee. I think we can nurse him through to half time. Maybe beyond that, but I don't want to take any chances. I think we'll bring on Henderson. He's fit enough to play, so he should be okay. Half time is almost here. There it is. 1-0. It's not been terrible, but we could be doing a bit better. There's definitely room for improvement here. And we are going to take off James Milner and bring on Henderson for his first game back in 6 weeks. Here is Kevin Strootman, the goal scorer from the first game, and now Skick. And that was a terrible pass. And now Nathaniel Klein sets Mane loose. And Mane, could this be another cross? Sadio Mane. It's Salah at the far post. And just off target. The first effort was saved by Skorupski, but then Mane could only put the rebound wide. And De Rossi is on for Perotti. Sorry, Perotti's on for De Rossi, other way around. Corner here by Henderson. It's deep to Naby Keita. Andrea Belotti with the shot, and it's gone in off the post, I think, but it is in. That's what the matters. 2-0, 55 minutes played. We are rolling at the moment. We really are. Henderson's corner was deep to Keita, and then Belotti. I took a deflection as well off of, I think it was off of Moreno. So, yeah. I'll take it. It's good. Gonalon's on now as well for Skick, I think came off. Took a striker off for a midfielder. That makes sense when you're 2-0 down. Perotti, you watch him come back now. And we're on the attack again here. 58 minutes. Mane running down the channel, and again the cross, and Salah with a header, and it's held by Skorupski in the end. We are playing such good football at the moment. It's really fun to see. And Klein wins their header there. And now, can he make a good cross? That's a fantastic cross, Belotti. You should have scored that, mate. Come on. Oh, we could have had so many chances today. 7 shots on target now at 17. Much better half, but we can't finish them off. 2-0. Anything could happen. We've got 25 minutes left. Throw in here for Roma in a good position. Here is El Shawari. And he's, wow, he's dispossessed easy. It's with Salah now. What can Salah do? It's Henderson. It's wide again. How many chances do we need? We could have had about 4 or 5 goals today. Instead, we only have, well, 2. It's fine. Henderson free kick. What can we do with this? It's headed towards goal. It's in. Was it Keita? Who was it? It was Naby Keita. 3-0, 69th minute. Bit messy, but I'll take it. Henderson. And then a header towards goal. Skorupski spilled it, and then Keita was there. 3-0. Woodburn's coming on for Salah. 77th minute of the game here. We're 3-0 up. But Gonalon here to Strootman. And Sharari's through. And it's saved. It's going to bring on Wijnaldum for Keita. Last change. Last 10 minutes of the game here. You know, it's been brilliant again. Roma have been awful. We've been fine. It's going very well. Too well. 4 minutes of injury time here. You know, we've won this game, but let's just see if we can keep a clean sheet or maybe add some more goals. That's a bad pass by Woodburn, though. And here is Perotti. And Perotti, good save button and dives to his left. Last minute of the game, we've got a throw in here. It's given away straight away, though. And now Gonalon again. Perotti. Still going. And the cross, it's held by Butland. They've just been nowhere near our goal. Belotti to Mane. It could be a late chance. No, it's held onto by the keeper. And the whistle's about to blow. There it is. Liverpool 3, Roma 0. It went very, very well. So what does that do to the table then? We've taken the lead, definitely. Let's have a look. Milner's got a bruised knee. He'll be back in a couple of days. No drama. We have officially qualified from the group. That's great news. We played our game slightly earlier than everyone else for some reason. So we'll see what happened between Leverkusen and Prague. Leverkusen 1-2-1. So that has almost sealed it, actually. We are through. We have better head-to-head over Leverkusen. So we have qualified for the knockout stages. Roma still have a bit of work to do. They will have to avoid defeat against Leverkusen. Meanwhile, Slavia Prague, they're out of it. They definitely finished bottom. So we've definitely qualified. It's just whether we win the group now, and we should be beating Slavia Prague. But yeah, I'll let you know how that goes. So now let's switch focus to the league. What do we have coming up? Bournemouth, Prague, Everton, Merseyside Derby coming up, Stoke, Chelsea and West Brom. So we'll go 6 off screen. I think we'll face Chelsea. Where are they in the league? Because they had a really bad season last year. And this season, they are actually in 2nd place. So that makes sense actually. Yeah, we'll face Chelsea next episode. The league game. We won't do the EFL Cup game. But if we qualify for the semi-finals, then I will definitely show those. So our next game will actually be the Boxing Day fixture. So that's pretty cool. But that is going to do it for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like down below, leave comments, and if you want to see videos as and when turning up on YouTube, do hit that subscribe button. I'll see you next episode. We're going to face Chelsea. We're on fire at the moment. We don't look like we can be stopped. Hopefully we'll continue in next episode. Hopefully I'll see you then. Thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.